sorry about the delay there. I had to find one of my favorite glasses. Wanted to show y'all. It's this another Duvel glass, but it's a Duvel art glass. It's a couple years old. It's got, if you are from Miami, you know that symbol there. That's Atomic. He's a famous street artist down here. So, yeah, Duvel glasses are probably one of the best glasses to taste in, especially a blonde ale like this. This is La Chouffe Blonde. It is a traditional Belgian blonde style ale, brewed with Belgian yeast, of course, or I should say fermented with Belgian yeast. It's brewed with Pilsner malt and noble hops and coriander, which is a little different from a blonde. Not out of style, however. This is one of the best beers in the world. I love this thing. It's so drinkable. Unlike Duvel, see, I just cleaned this to try and get all that crap off there. Somehow it got in the dishwasher, so it's got some schmutz on it. Anyway. Oh, sounds like my wife's home, which is going to make the dogs go crazy. It is, baby. That makes you go crazy. So, anyway. Belgian Blonde. La Chouffe from Belgium. Jesus. Swear to God. Anyway. I gotta make sure these don't go in the dishwasher. Anyway, yeah, so it's gonna be kind of light in color, blonde in color is that's the name here. Sorry, let me pour it so y'all can see. Blonde in color, but it's about 8, I wanna say it's like 8.85, something like that. Or maybe it's less, I might be thinking of Duvel. But yeah, so it's highly carbonated. So you wanna make sure you pour almost all the way. You wanna leave a little bit of yeast in the bottom, just so this isn't too murky. See, I got a little bit in there. I always drink the slug anyway. Yummy. Yeah, you definitely get that higher alcohol. And I believe this even has candy sugar in it. Let's see. Oh, I was right. 8% alcohol. Yeah, you definitely get like that sweet candy flavor from it, like a hard candy kind of taste. But let's get the nose on here. You notice I always smell with my mouth open, because the way that you smell, it kind of goes in and out of your nose and mouth. Yeah. Basically, it helps you identify more aromas. So yeah, we definitely get that big candy sugar kind of smell, hard candy, if you would. That's really the overwhelming aroma. Yeah, it's got a light sweetness, mild bitterness from the hops. Again, tonight for some reason I'm getting a lot of candy sugar. Definitely a little bit of cracker. It's got a nice sweet bitter balance. I want to say I get like some citrus on here. It's like very, very light. Let's see what they say. Well, they just tell a story about. Oh, that would make sense why I get the citrus, because of the coriander, of course. I always think of coriander. It has like it can have a couple of different flavors. One of which being like Fruit Loops. It smells exactly like Fruit Loops. And then I also get like a real apricot, which now that I'm talking about it, yeah, I get like almost like a pithy apricot, like right near where the core is. And yeah, I definitely get that. Usually I get that more in like a wit beer when it's combined with orange zest. I mean, yeah, it's fruity. It's not like a pear bomb like Duvel is, which we'll taste here later. You'll see what I mean. It's a very, very pear-like. Okay, so I gotta save these because I can never remember the names. All right, so this is the Keeping It Currant Fascination. I don't know which one's the name. There's too many names. Keeping it current fest. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's a sour, a red currant sour. It looks like from Connecticut Valley Brewing again. So let's see what happens here. Their last sour was quite good. So this has a ton of promise. Ooh, it's bright red. Already liking it. And as we learned from their last couple of fruited ones, we know that they actually use real fruit, or if they don't, they sure make it seem like they do. So let's see here. Oh, look at that. That's like magenta. Oh my God. Oh, it's gorgeous. Is this going to give me like that red wine teeth, though? You know, like when you drink too much red wine and you look like a freaking lush. Look at that. My God. You could pretend you're drinking blood. Holy crap. I mean, look at that. Look at that head. It looks like it's crazy. Oh, there's like no hops in this. You see how quick that dissipated? Yeah, so it's got a really clean sour ferment, just like the other one. I'm guessing they probably just do a kettle sour. Oh, it says it right on the side. Yeah, ale with, it just says currants. It doesn't say red or black currants, but I'm assuming red after that color. It's really clean. You definitely do get a little bit of that. You definitely do get a little bit of lactic acid, though, from from the bacteria. That's tasty. I mean, so currants, in my opinion, don't really have a lot of flavor. They're astringent and tart. That's about it. Like, you can't really... I've never had something go, that tastes like currants. So, to that point, they nailed it. This is just a tiny astringent, just how you want, like, your almost like your cranberry what's it called, your cranberry relish or dressing that you make for Thanksgiving. So it's kind of like that, but not over the top. So it's a little bit astringent, a little bit dry. It's got a real nice tartness to it. Very forefront currant. Again, not sure you could actually pick that out, but it's a really good sour. I like these, you know, straightforward kettle sour beers. Don't get me wrong, I love the complex ones. The problem with the complex ones is people don't blend them enough. They'll do like solid or straight brewed beers, and they'll just use, like, they won't blend with old and new and really create that nice, you know, awesome blending. Like, oh shoot, what's it called? I want to say it's Solera blending. That might not be right. Where basically what they do with, like, some sours is the same thing they do with, like, balsamic vinegar, which is they basically just keep adding, like if you think of like 10 barrels, right? And if you think of it like as on a staircase, and the one on the bottom, the bottom barrel on the staircase is the one that they fill the bottles with. And what they do basically is they fill from that bottom barrel, but as they fill from it, you know, they'll put the barrel from before it in. So, like, you have number one, number two, and then let's say you fill a quarter of number one, then you take a quarter of number two and you put it in there, and then you do that all the way up the staircase. And I'm pretty sure it's called Solera blending. And you know, that is a really awesome way to blend sours. I don't think there's many Americans, if any, doing that. It's really an old world thing. Again, they do that with balsamic vinegar. You know, just too many of these American brews, they don't blend well enough. I mean, too often they taste like, you know, for lack of a better term, baby vomit or baby diapers. Like, it's not pleasant. You know, I want a nice balanced sour like this, which, to be fair, again, it doesn't have the depth of sour. It doesn't have the acetobacter. It doesn't have the pediococcus. It doesn't have, you know, necessarily the Brettanomyces. It's a very linear, one-dimensional sour. But what's nice about that is it's drinkable and it's balanced. More than anything, it's balanced. Like when I tried the Wicked Weed, whatever their pumpkin one was, it was fine, but it was so sour. There was no sweetness balance. It was very complex. It was nice, but I mean, I couldn't drink a bottle of it. Like I had to split it up. I don't know. So for me, that's how I feel about it. That's a personal opinion. I'm probably wrong if you ask a lot of other people, but I like balance. I mean, my favorite beers are lagers. That being said, it doesn't mean I don't like other beers. The thing I like about a good lager is it's balance. It's balance between sweet, bitter, dry, effervescent, and it's super hard to brew, and that's why I love them. But back to this beer. This beer is fantastic. They nailed it, just like they nailed the dragon fruit. If you're looking for introductory sours, these guys crush it. Can't suggest them enough. Fantastic. All right, let's play some more comp. That's Connecticut Valley Brewing.